The Lumix S9 is back in the news this week, and it is not for the reason that you probably are thinking, unless you stay in the news and you know why we're about to go into this. Now, I'm going to be very clear about this. This has nothing to do with creators. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with any videos that have come out this week. We are not talking about any creators. We are talking specifically to Lumix.
Yes.
And the unfortunate, I don't know if the word unfortunate is the right word. Mm-hmm. So here's the deal. I have tried to stay in the dark on this, and Jarrell has gone deep into the weeds to figure out this story so we can figure out how to break this accordingly. And so the S9 back in the news, no creator drama. Just give them a blanket idea of what's going on.
So I don't know how this whole suing thing works. So for the first time in my media career, I'm going to use this word allegedly.
Yeah. Nope.
Don't sue me.
Don't come after us.
Don't come after us. But allegedly, not allegedly. Dude, there's been a few things going on with Lumix. They are in some financial woes, which I think that's a lot of the camera industry, if we're being honest. With not just cameras, but just inflation, money, sales, everything's down. But unfortunately, I think what that's resulted in is it's resulted in maybe some poor marketing decisions, allegedly. And so Lumix, on the Japan side of things, on their website.
This is marketing?
On marketing, yeah.
Yep, okay.
They were showing off some of their animal eye detection autofocus deal.
Yep.
And instead of taking images from the S9, they took images from a Nikon ambassador of an image of a dog that it took from the Z9.
Oh.
And they put it as a new feature on the S9 is the eye detection autofocus. And not only did they pull images from a Nikon camera, they also pulled images allegedly from a Canon camera and also from a stock footage. And so the tough part is, and this is where it's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. Because forget Lumix, forget Nikon, forget Sony, forget the brand.
Right.
Like, it's really kind of tough, right? When you're trying to sell a camera and you're using your competitors' images to sell your camera. Your camera didn't take that picture.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a question. Because I mean, again, I didn't go down the weeds, so I'm gonna ask questions, and in the chat, if y'all have questions, definitely bring it up. But like, so this is an image that's on their website that's being used to promote / showcase
the feature
of eye autofocus. So they're showing an image, and they're kind of doing like the little box around the thing's eye to say like, look, it can track an animal's eye like this. But the image itself was taken
from a Nikon ambassador.
So they're not,
and not even like they didn't like crop or like. I mean, it's the same image.
It's the same image.
It's the same.
I feel like this is somebody in marketing who just like went out and was like, okay, we need to show eye autofocus, and they went looking for images of animals, and marketing not probably thinking much about the camera.
Hopefully an intern.
I just feel like Lumix is just,
because I don't want Lumix to fail. Like, I don't want.
We need the competition. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's that, but I don't wish bad on anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I love it when Canon's doing well, but I love it when other people shoot past. Like, even when, like, I don't hate on Sony. Nikon makes some crazy cameras. I think it only pushes Canon, and it's good for everyone. But even then, we don't need everybody to be great. We just need the big three to be great. But I still don't wish anything bad on Lumix.
Yeah.
No. I'm hoping that it was an intern that just didn't understand the gravity.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, This is not how these multi-million-dollar campaigns work. We don't have a little 19-year-old in the basement being like, upload.
Yeah.
Like, this is passing through multiple people's eyes. And so it is yikes.
Yeah.
It's yikes. But I don't know.
I think it's a bad choice. It's a really bad choice.
You could have even pulled from your own line of cameras.
But you got to imagine, I mean,
pull from your own.
Oh, you're saying like one of their older cameras.
If you didn't use an S9 and you used a more professional camera, you could you didn't hear what I said. If you would have chose like that would have been good. You know, not good. It still would have been deceiving.
It would have been better.
But you cannot be using somebody else's
camera.
You cannot be using their picture.
Yeah.
Like that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, it's a rough spot. It's a rough spot. Now, granted, the U.S. market was not associated with this.
I think U.S. said, "Nah, fam, we're taking our own pictures. We ain't doing what y'all doing."
Yeah. So I mean, definitely a huge. I mean, I feel like Lumix as a company right now is learning a lot.
That's a nice way to put her in very hot water.
That is the censored way.
On multiple fronts.
That is the censored way of saying, make some changes.
Yeah.
Make better decisions. Make different decisions. Yeah. Whoops, the truth slipped out.
Drop the camera that everybody wants.
Make some different decisions. We trust you.